So I live with my roommate, Jake, who's a pretty chill guy except for this one new quirk. He's recently started labeling all our food. Like, every single item in the fridge now has a note on it. At first, it was the usual, Jake's, please don't eat. Or hands off. But then the labels got weirdly specific and mildly threatening, like, touch this yogurt and you'll never find happiness, or eat this cheese and you'll be haunted by lactose intolerance. I figured Jake was just having a rough week or maybe binge watching too many true crime documentaries. Things took a turn for the bizarre last Thursday when I found my turkey sandwich in the fridge with a sticker that just said, legal action pending. I laughed it off, because what's it going to do, sue me? But later that night I got an envelope slipped under my door. Inside was an honest-to-God cease and desist letter. Not kidding, my sandwich, apparently, was formally demanding that I stay at least 10 feet away unless I was prepared to negotiate terms. The letterhead looked suspiciously legit, but I figured it was one of Jake's jokes taken to the next level. The next morning, as I was making coffee, Jake introduced me to his cousin Dave, who just happens to be a lawyer. Dave was, in fact, the author of the sandwich's legal letter. He explained, with the straightest face I've ever seen, that my sandwich had retained him as counsel and was pursuing preventative action against potential ingestion. I tried to argue that I had bought the sandwich myself, but Dave slid over a mediation agreement and suggested that if I just gave him half of my chips as a retainer, the sandwich might be willing to settle out of court, aka, out of the fridge. So, long story short, I've learned two things. 1. Never underestimate how far Jake will go for a prank. And 2. Always read the fine print on a sandwich, otherwise, you might end up in a crunch time negotiation.